Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Hi,
Hi.
Jeffrey. How are you?
Hi. Amazing. How are you?
Good, thank you.
I
Oh, we
really
were
love your
figuring out.
music.
Oh, it's good. You know what I
Yeah.
noticed though, in that it still says the healing medium,
Oh,
which is no longer, we've retired that, but nonetheless, it is. It's a great, I like that piece of music. Actually, didn't it come from you? I got it from,
um, maybe.
I can't remember. Um,
Oh,
Hi,
so good to be
everyone.
here.
Yes, it's been a while. Oh my gosh, we haven't done this since.
Since before the retreat.
Yes, I think it was like the end of May, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's been all summer.
Oh
Hi,
my
everybody.
goodness. Where did the time go? Oh my gosh. Who can relate? Blink and summer was over. It feels crazy.
Yeah, it just all happened so fast. And it was just a blink of an eye.
Hmm. It
Each
was.
week, I thought we would be able to get going. I even thought we could get this going when I was at my parents', but then each week things just came up and things just happened, and suddenly it's all over with.
Yes.
Whew.
Life
How are you guys
happens.
doing? How
How
are
are you guys?
you?
How am I, or how are the people in the chat? Or
How
both?
are the people? How are you guys? We've missed you so much.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, Annie
Oh,
Bear. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Ron and Liz. Hi, Geppy.
Richie,
Great. It's,
Vicky,
yeah,
oh, Jenna.
lovely
Awesome.
to see everybody.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
really looking forward to seeing everybody.
me too.
Yeah. Oh, Ron's here. Hey, Ron. Ah, thank you. Where's
Jeffrey
Ron's
was,
wife?
yeah, totally. Jeffrey was asking, we were talking about just different things, and we were curious about how people have been since the retreat, because we haven't really touched base with you in this capacity. So we're curious how people are doing. How was everybody's summer? And kind of what you're feeling right now. I know the energies are big, and a lot of people are really feeling the all the things right now, which is very. I keep hearing that. It seems to be a bit of a theme. This feeling of going through all the motions, and then also feeling this anticipation of something about to happen, like that anticipation, knowing. Which is interesting. So exhaustion, yeah, people are tired. That's so, yeah, we've been hearing that a lot.
I've also had a strew of people that are in the midst of huge change. Like,
Mhm.
not only just their job but maybe their whole career is shifting. And moving and work shifting all at the same time. Yeah, it's been a theme for this last couple weeks.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. All those big changes and those big things, and lots of people moving, like you said. I've noticed that as well. And with it, there's a lot of people that have been experiencing lots of physical challenges, which has been. I did a live with Susan Lynn the week before last, or maybe it was last week. I can't remember, but there was a lot of people asking about the physical challenges that they've been experiencing. So,
The health challenges, you mean?
yeah, yeah, lots.
Yeah, it's it's bananas. Hey, Nancy. Hi. Hi, Leslie, Tammy, Richleen, Samantha. It's good to see you too. Lori, David Spellman, your first time. Thank you for being here. Richie.
Hi, David. Welcome. Richie says, I'm really leaning on what I've learned from the last retreat. Be present in the moment and don't attach yourself to the outcome. That's big. Yeah. And sometimes I'm curious, Richie, how you've been able to because sometimes we'll slip out of that. And so I'm curious how you catch yourself and what you do to remain present. And I'm curious if other people have experienced that and if they have anything to share about it. Because I know it can be a day to day and sometimes a minute to minute, for sure.
That's totally what I was going to say, a minute to minute. It's very easy to slip out of that.
Hi, Allie. Unconditional love. I didn't know that was your.
Allie, so hey.
So nice to see you.
Yeah, it's really great to see you. Yeah, this retreat we did in June was really quite spectacular. It was amazing. And it was so much fun to watch and witness. Jan says staying grounded, meditating, spending time in nature to stay centered and out of fear.
Yeah.
That really has to be an intention. You know, that really, really has to be a conscious intention to stay out of that fear mode, you know, because it's just so easy to slip in and out. It has to be an absolute constant conscious intention.
It's so
breathing.
true.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I love that, Annie Bear. More awareness, more gratitude, more claiming my energy. Mm-hmm.
Annie Bear.
It was interesting. I work with my friend Kyla, and she's a breathwork and a facilitator and healer. And oh my goodness, we had thought that we were doing something at the end of October, and we were talking about it several months ago. And in the energy of several months ago, we had this idea, and it was like we were just going with the energy of, you know, what we were feeling, and it aligned with both of us. And so we had this full like the concept or the content of the the little day retreat that we're doing. And then we revisited it just recently before we launched it, and oh my goodness, did it ever change? And I think that your comment, Annie Bear, was reminded me of that, of really bringing people back into that sense of feeling their own power. And so working within their own abilities and their intuition is the focus of where we're taking that workshop, which I think a lot of people are stepping into their gifts a whole lot more in recent, which I'm loving. You know, just how people are curious and they're taking the leap of faith to step into, you know, classes and learning. And that's one great thing about this community, is that so many people offer classes, which are wonderful, which makes it accessible and affordable. And I love that about this community. Love it, love it.
It's so much fun to witness. It is so beautiful to witness and watch all of that happen, and the growth and the excitement and the ahas and the miracles. Richie. Really,
yes, I take it one moment at a time. I catch myself when my focus turns outward, like blaming or something like that. When that happens, I reset and slow everything back down and turn inward. Wow. That's great, Richie.
Well done.
I think that allows us to be less reactive. You know, I'm just thinking about it, how I will catch myself. And Annie Bear, I heard you and Terry's last live, and something that you said really pinged me. And you said being the observer of our awareness. And I thought I loved the languaging of that. And then I was kind of observing that, where where I become the observer of my awareness. And I think for me, I've really been trying to implement that more into my life. And it's now becoming less of, I have to consciously, like, you know, implement that. I don't know how to say that, but it's just happening more naturally, that I am less reactive in situations. So I find that it's yeah, okay.
Beautiful.
I said out loud to Spirit, I'm done hiding my gifts. I accept responsibility for being multidimensional. Yeah, that was the one that I heard you say, that being the observer of your awareness. So that's so great.
That's awesome.
I love it. You're just in time.
You are just in time.
Yeah, I love it. So good. Well, if you want, we can do some. Oh, Richie, you're so kind. I find that we're just here to mirror things, in a lot of ways back to people, because we're walking the same walk. It's so funny. I thank you first of all for saying that, and we're here to show each other the way, or remind each other. So if you want, you guys, we're going to do personal questions. I've seen some of them in the chat, and we have Brianna who's starring them for us. Thank you, Brianna.
Yeah, everybody say hi to Brianna backstage. Thank you for being here, darling. Always such a great help. Always.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, I've missed you, Kevin.
Aw, it's good to be back.
Yeah.
Jeffrey, should we show the comments on the screen?
Should we show what?
You know how the comments we can show from both?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's good, because then I know there
it is.
Yeah, there it is. Perfect. It just, I think, helps a little bit. Not so much on the phone. Hopefully it's not a distraction, but it's nice, I think, for people that are able to see from the other chat as well, or from your channel. And thanks everybody for being here. Go ahead and I never say this, but it's so funny. I went into some of the analytics. Oh my gosh, you know what I'm trying to say. That analytics of the YouTube, and I discovered that I think it's just about, well, it's a little under half of the people that view my channel are not subscribed, which is totally fine. But go ahead and subscribe. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to actually start saying that, because sometimes people don't know.
Oh.
And so, yeah, so go ahead, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to Jeffrey's, subscribe to everybody's.
Yeah. Yeah. Subscribe to both of us. That way you get the little notifications.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and I, we've always had that. We forget those little things. And they're actually pretty big things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi, Tom. Nice to see you.
Tom is here?
Oh my God. Could you, if a moderator could put Tom's channel, or Tom, if you could put your channel link, if you're able to. I think you're a moderator. Let me see if I can do it on my phone. Tom has a new YouTube channel. So
is this Tom from the retreat? Tom from the East Coast?
I think so. That's what I'm thinking.
Tom has a channel now? Oh, fabulous. Yay. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that makes me so happy, Tom. Yes. Everybody subscribe to Tom. Was that Time to Transcend? What was that?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Awesome.
Perfect. All righty.
At Time to Transcend. Yeah. All right. Very good.
Do you want to choose the first question?
Yeah.
Perfect.
All right. I'm just going to count 1, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Jan, question. Working in a circle to practice mediumship and intuition. A newbie. Well, excellent. Am I in alignment with my path? Oh my goodness. 100%. The fact that you're here, the fact that you followed your nudges and your guidance to reach out and find a circle and recognize that you've got that wiring and it's activating and you're like, hey, something's going on here. Yeah, absolutely. That you're doing exactly what you're supposed to do. And I love that you are here. This community is amazing. There's so many people in this group. I mean, in all the groups that with all of our channels, you know, everybody loves to practice. So you've got so many opportunities for lots and lots of practice, and the development and practice is where it's at. Sitting in the power is where it's at. And as you continue to practice, you continue to open up. It's truly miraculous to watch how it unfolds within you, and it's exciting, and it's awe-inspiring. It's just like to be the observer and watch that happen while it's happening with yourself and with those around you really is just miraculous. And I love to see all the little miracles that happen and that we start to recognize, and we recognize within each other. But it's when within that practice, Jan, you really start to understand how your clairs are working on your insides, and you really start to understand how it feels for you. And we're all a little bit different. So I just want to encourage you to remember to not have expectations or demands as you move forward in this, and just allow it to be what it is supposed to be for you. Don't expect to be like it is for anybody else. That will just block you. And I say that because I know firsthand that happened to me for a good couple of years. I didn't realize I was blocking myself, but I expected that I would be clairaudient like I knew my clairaudient friends were clairaudient, right? And I'm just not. So by the time I realized it comes in a little bit, feels a little bit different for me, I was like, I get it now. So yeah, I just want to encourage that and just keep going. I'm happy you're here. Thank you.
That's so great. I pulled a couple cards and it's so on point. It's the listen card, and it's about the presence, being present, which we just spoke about, and the openness and clarity. And then I also pulled the courage card. And so what Spirit's bringing through is exactly that, just really being present and open. And I heard that, and of course this goes without saying, it's deepening your trust. And I think this is going to happen quick for you if you allow it. And so it's interesting that you said the clairaudience, because I feel like that's what they're making me aware of in the listening card. And the listen card is your clairaudience. And they're saying, don't get in the way of trying to figure out necessarily where it's coming from. It's almost like I guess the guidance is, don't overcomplicate it. Just allow the information to come in and get used to that. And then you can start to like analyze or dissect. You don't have to find the root of it. So don't get in the way of the information. Just allow that flow to come in, and be, confident to share what it is, share the information that you're getting. But this is great. And I think that it's funny because you're saying this, but I think it actually speaks to many people that are here. So
Totally.
good stuff, Jan. And hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Great to see you. All righty.
Okay.
Let's do it. All right, we're going to go with David, if you're here still, David. And if you guys have asked a question, if you could please stay, or if you have to go, let us know so that we don't spend time trying to search for you. But David, help. My Sphinx cat has been missing for 17 days. Is he alive? Can you help find him? Oh, that's worrisome. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that.
I do instantly hear that he's alive. I do get that. Yeah, that's interesting. Interesting cards. I pulled the Freedom card, Overcoming Obstacles, and the Patience card. What I'm getting, David, is that where you're looking, I feel like you've extended the kind of where you've, how do I say this? You've expanded on the search, and that's good. But I feel like he's closer you don't have to go quite as far is what I'm getting. So it's almost like maybe halfway out. And I don't know if that makes sense to you, but I'm gonna, let me see here. Let me use this new deck and see if there's a timeline. I feel like as I feel into it a little bit further, I feel like someone has him. I feel like someone has him in their care. And so I've been far. Oh, okay. It's almost like you, and it's not that you have to cancel that, like, but I just feel like he's closer. But I do feel that he's in the care of someone. And it's almost like the communication is going to happen. I actually say even next week, there might be some energy of possibility for communication. Jeffrey, what are you picking up?
Well, first, right off the bat, I too felt that he was alive and okay. And I also felt that too when I say okay, that he was in someone's care.
Okay.
The next thing I felt is it felt like that, like the diameter, like the radius, the amount of, like the search, the diameter of search, extending out, let's say, a mile out, 2 miles out, however, and then a circle. It feels to me like kind of what you said. It feels like he's closer to you than you think. And there's also like this, I got this flash of light all around him and his face, but that feels to me, and I'm not sure what I'm saying here, David. So this is just like, it's a hit on something that I'm not quite sure what I'm saying, but it feels like a flash of light on his face. And it feels like, it's like he's where there would be light, whether it's a street with a light's name or light in the name, or somebody with the name with some kind of light in their name. But that's just an unusual flash that I got, and I just wanted to throw that out just in case. But I do feel like it's okay, and I do feel like it's going to be, I was going to say a couple weeks.
Yeah.
I was going to say, Kevin, I know you said next week, but I do feel like it's within the next couple weeks.
Well, I pulled the next month card, which could be in that, week or two. As you were saying that, Jeffrey, about the light, they started playing music, which is interesting. I don't know if there's like, if you live by like a music store, and I don't know, sometimes the context can be, it's not there, but there's something to just pay attention to about the light that Jeffrey was picking up on, the music. But yeah, don't give up in that sense of hope, and know that he's okay. And lots of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very sorry to hear that. I would be an absolute wreck.
It's the worst. It's the worst.
I'd be a wreck.
Goodness.
So everybody send a little love to David and his kitty and angels to help them get reunited.
Yeah. Raphael is a good one to call in. The energy, they work with nature and the animals. So all the best. All right, go for it, Jeffrey.
Oh, let me go up to some of our first. Okay, I'm just gonna stop right here. Come on. Unconditional love. Okay. I'm stuck in my ability to improve in digital animation, despite having every digital tool at my disposal. Why am I not improving despite taking constant action? Ooh.
That's an interesting energy.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to understand here. So there's a feeling like this digital animation, there's a feeling like it's whatever it is that your role is or what you're doing, There's something else that feels like there's something a little bit more incorporated in this, that I just suddenly felt really exhausted.
Mm.
Unconditional love, do you feel exhausted? Do you feel exhausted over this? I hope unconditional love is still here. Yeah, I just felt really, really tired. And I know it has to do with around this whole feeling stuck thing, you know, like I'm suddenly feeling like I've nowhere to go. Oh yeah, yes, I'm stressed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I really want to encourage you to take some deep breaths and just allow yourself a beat to step back.
Mm-hmm.
Just allow yourself a beat to step back. Oh, Allie, this is Allie. Oh, hi, Allie. Sorry about that. Yeah, give yourself a beat. Just allow yourself a minute. Take some deep breaths. It feels to me like there are some expectations and demands, kind of like what I was talking about earlier, that you're feeling that you're not meeting.
Mm-hmm.
And it feels to me like there's something a little bit more within this that Kevin, if you go ahead, you say something. I'm like
Yeah, no, I could feel that energy, and it's so interesting. I instantly heard around your approach as far as the creativity, Allie. It's like your head's in the way, and now you're in that like laser focused, that energy of forcing it, which is actually repelling things. And so it's like take a breath, step away, literally step away from it, and it'll allow you to step back into the creative flow and energy that comes to you so naturally. So moving from the head to the heart is what they're saying, and it's so great. I pulled a beautiful card for you, and it says emerge. And so kind of in that coming up for that breath, it's about breakthrough, rising, and expansion. And so it's almost like just a little vacation from it, literally, and allow the energy of fun and curiosity, your sense of power, your connection. That's the energy that influences what's going to expand for you. But you need to step back is what I'm
I
getting.
love this. Thank you, Kevin, because that's what I was feeling like. It was like the words were stuck in my throat and I could not get them out. You know, I was trying to force them out and I could not get them out. So, Allie, while Kevin was talking, I just pulled a couple cards for you just to kind of see what else was going to ping at me. And these cards are so filled with orange and yellow and red. And this orange, this is all your creativity. This is all your creativity. This passion card was upside down, which is telling me that there's so much like trying to be forced out, like Kevin was talking about, that it's like there's this a reverse happening where it's blocking itself because it's forcing so hard. But this last card for you is the spider, and it's about balancing your manifestation. That's what the card says. But the spider is the creative as well. Think about what that spider does and how they create their webs. They are master builders, master creationists, master artists. This is all within you. Yeah, I really want to encourage you to take a deep breath, take a beat, and give yourself a minute, because it does feel like it's coming. It's about to like flow.
You got this, Allie.
Totally. Totally.
All righty. All righty. I'm going to unstart that. There's like a little grain of sand or something. Yes.
Evan, hold on. It says, she goes, oh my God, I had a vision that my angels told me that my head is always above water despite the challenges.
Oh, that's great. There you go. That card confirmed that for you.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I just wanted to.
Oh, that's great.
That.
Yeah. This one's catching my eye. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you for your support and encouragement. I just wonder what message Spirit has for me. I feel a little lost right now. Thank you so much. You're feeling that energy too. All the empaths, it's like, oh my gosh, we're in this, like, yeah, this moment of all the fields, and that can overshadow a lot of things. Hi, Danielle. Nice to see you. So great to see you. That's interesting. Hmm. Do you want me to start?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I thought you were starting. Yeah.
Oh, no, I was waiting for you, but that's okay. I'll go. We didn't rehearse, y'all.
The card that comes up for me, help is on the way. I think that's for us.
Oh, perfect. That's it. Totally. Where they were showing me at first was the healing journey that you've been on, Jennifer. And I feel like the emotion, I feel like there's been some ups and downs in recent times for you. And I got beautiful cards for you. I got the courage card, the trust card, lots about trust tonight, and the boundaries, which is really interesting. And my that one's standing out a little bit more for me right now in regards to the energy. And I feel like that could be one of the pieces to kind of feel like you can step out of where you're at in this moment. And so how you connect that, I am looking at relationship in the sense of boundaries is what they're showing. And those areas sometimes that feel a little unpredictable, there's an invite there to take a look at that. And so I feel like I'm what's that saying? Like the thread through the needle, or the needle, whatever that saying is. I'm being delicate with the words, but I feel like there's a tension around your boundaries right now that could be helpful. And in that feeling of direction, if you will. What about you, Jeff?
Yeah, interesting. The card boundaries came up for me, Kevin.
Did you? Okay, you're getting it in stereo.
Yeah, and I relationship is where I was going to talk about, but I was going to talk about like not the intimate relationship, although that's incorporated in there, but it feels like there's other people, like the friends, the acquaintances, that's where the boundaries need to be addressed, I guess is how I want to say that. It felt like other people, because it feels to me like I feel when I feel into you, I feel just frustrated. I feel over it. I feel stuck. Maybe your guard is up. Yeah, I mean, and that feels like it too. Oh, but you don't meet men outside of work. Yeah, I'm feeling like it's others. There's something about the others that I'm feeling this is about. But also, Jennifer, when I feel into your auric field, there is orange around you, and that tells me that there's a shift happening with regard to possibility of changing where you live or how you're earning your income, and that feels to me like that's a little bit of the stressor. The other card that came up for, oh my God, so cares. This is boundaries. Disappointed with the past relationship. Boundaries, more boundaries. The second card, boundaries, came up. So, and the other card, angels for you, Jennifer. So, I mean, you're so supported. You are so supported, and I know you're tired, and I know you're disappointed. I really want to encourage you to take this downtime to really look in the mirror. Really look in the mirror and see that beautiful soul that you are, and recognize your worth and that you are enough. Because I can feel that disappointment in that past relationship, but this is your opportunity. It also feels to me like you were freed from it. There's a sense of freedom that a lot of times we don't really recognize for a little bit of time before, you know what I mean? Before we realize, oh, thank God that's over. I didn't, it took me a while to see that, but that's what it feels like to me with regard to that. And I just really want to encourage you to focus on you because you're being elevated right now and you're in that place of growth, and growth is uncomfortable and growth is painful. And you're such an empath, you're feeling it from every direction. So really pay attention to your own grounding, your own breath, and your own presence. And as we were talking about earlier, like, you're consciously be the observer. Observe your own thoughts, recognize what you're putting in there, what you're putting out there, recognize the power in your own words, because you're really going to a really cool place. And I know that a lot of times before we get there, we've got to troll through that mud, and it's very uncomfortable, but that's where all of this stuff that we're releasing falls off.
Yeah. I'm going to add one other little piece to it, Jennifer, and I feel like, because this is going to speak to other people, they're saying as well, to break the kind of patterns, you have to step into spontaneity. And so that creative energy, that feeling of like freedom, whether that be through dance, whether that be through, you know, going a different way to work, you know, breaking things into that energy of spontaneity and being spontaneous, it'll help, because it does a ripple effect of releasing some of that energy that feels like stuck and lost, and that because you're so creative, you're very powerful, and so it's just a little rerouting that is happening for you. It's not happening to you, and so remember that you're in the driver's seat of this, and so maybe you need to go out dancing. Maybe you need to go out dancing. But there you have it. And we're at that picture. That's so nice. That water in the background. How beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Hi, Callie Healer. Nice to see you.
Annie Bear says, I love the book No Bad Parts by Richard Schwartz.
Oh, wow. I love that.
Thank you, Annie Bear.
I have to read that.
Yeah.
If you want to choose the next, did I choose that one? I think I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay. All right. All right. I'm just gonna meeny, miny, mo. What's lighting up? Boop. Michelle. Message from spirit guides or loved ones. So much gratitude. I was led to this. Such positive and learning, and be aware. Yes. Thank you, Michelle, for being here. Okay, so Michelle, there's a feeling like okay. I'm feeling rushed. I'm feeling like I'm on the go. I'm feeling like I am got an endless to-do list that I'm just doing this and this and this and this and this. And it just feels like I'm just really constantly on the go and on the move. And there's this, like, I just feel like I'm being poked in the ribs to just stop and take a really deep breath and pause. And I really want to emphasize the pause, because I know that you are spiritually wide open. When I tap into your auric field, I can see that your crown is open, and it feels to me like you've got, I mean, you're wired in, you're dialed in. And it's like your guides are trying to get your attention and trying to slow you down. I also feel like my body is like telling me to slow down too. Like it's like I've had some aches and pains, like, you know, that when your body, you're going too far, too fast, and your body's like, all right, you know what, we're going to slow down. And all of a sudden you start, you know, your back starts to hurt more than it usually does. But that's what it feels like to me too. In this pause, I really, really want to encourage you to take some deep breaths and go within and call on your guides, because they're really trying to there's the health issues with the doctors. Call on your guides. They're really trying to get your attention. I heard my dad last week. Yeah, yeah. You're opening up. Um, and and I just need to take a really deep breath and rest for a minute.
Mm,
Get out of your head. You keep going to your head. Keep going to your head. It's your back. Okay.
mm,
The lesion in the vertebrae spine. Okay, yeah. Um, there's a giant message in this for you. And I do feel like, Michelle, I do feel like that this is, it doesn't feel like it's gonna hold you back for long. It's not a lifelong, it doesn't feel like a lifelong thing, is what I'm trying to say. It feels like there's treatment for this, and at the same time, okay, yeah, the waiting game. It feels like that it will take some time, but at the same time, during this period, I really want to encourage you to consciously connect with your guides, spirit, guardian, open that dialogue with spirit, keep it open-ended. Don't, when you say, however you talk to spirit, whether it's a pray and you begin with, dear God, or and end with amen, great. But don't close it out. Keep it open-ended. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Talk to spirit, because they're really trying to get your attention. And I feel like this is a really, really, really big synchronicity for you, for you to really start to garner that. Oh, okay. Yeah. So really get out of your head.
mm.
Allow yourself to sit in your heart. Take some deep breaths and ground yourself. Because it's really exciting for looking to the other side of this. This feels very miraculous for you. One of those things where you look back and go, okay, that really sucked, but I'm so glad I went through it,
Mhm,
because I went from here to here. You know what I'm saying?
mhm. Um, it's so interesting. I feel like there's this theme again, and we said that, and perhaps we've created this intention of people coming together, but there's this energy of hope for people that Spirit's making me aware of. And with you, Michelle, I could feel the presence of loved ones around you. I know that was a part of your question. I was aware of a motherly feeling energy that comes close to you. And brings attention to September being significant. I feel it's celebration, and that I'm not sure how you connect to the ladybug. And I'm curious, are you an artist, Michelle? Because again, then I feel like there's this like really strong invite for us to be into what we're, our creative energy. And so whether we're artistic or not, to be in that creative flow. And it does feel temporary. And of course, nobody wants to, like, we're not downplaying that this experience in this moment is challenging. And it is temporary. Singer, actress in the past. Okay, interesting. The Yeah, so the love from spirit, and I do feel, if I'm correct, that your dad on the spirit side hearing that's it. And sometimes it comes in louder in those moments that we really need that pick me up. So and that means that you're in a vibration that's high, that you're able to be in that communication. So I feel like there's more of that coming. So yeah, keep singing. Yeah,
Yeah.
be in that. And sometimes the songs can be different, they say, but to really be in that expression. So all the best to you,
Yeah.
Michelle.
And while Kevin was talking, Michelle, their transcend came up for you. So this is a period of real transformation. And a lot of times that growth, like I said, it hurts. It feels like it hurts.
Mhm.
So just know that it won't hurt for long.
Righty. Thanks everybody for being here. Where are we going next? Where are we going next? Leslie, are you still here? Blessings to you. Let us know if you're still here. I didn't see the time on that one. I've asked before, but Okay, wait. I have asked before, but I see the property I own with my ex-fiance selling in September. If not, then when? It's been 2 years. We relisted on 88 Lionsgate. Thank you. Okay, interesting. Yes, you're here. So you've asked this. I didn't see that before, but it's important that we answered it because it lit up. Oh, that's so cute. I got the love card. That's a yes to me. And that you mentioned your interesting ex-fiance. Okay, the other card that was, and I put it back into the deck, but there was 2 of them, and it was forgiveness. There's some energy around that. I'm going to go with I got a new time oracle deck. Let's see what it says. Try later. Okay. It's interesting. I got 2, which I'm not quite sure. It says at the holidays and happening now. And so for me, it feels like almost 2 potential. Oh, I feel like, was there like a strong interest in it, Leslie? Was there someone that it was there an offer made? And if not, I feel like that's around the corner. What are you getting, Jeff? Can I actually just say, I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Yeah. Go. Okay, go.
Did you live in the house together, Leslie? And if that's too personal, and the reason why, because I think that part is important, the forgiveness piece of it, in the energetic of what is in the space. There was an offer made 2 years ago and we didn't accept it. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's a piece of land. Got it. Okay. But I feel this attachment to it. And so if this resonates, if you feel inspired to be in a ceremony, if you want to call it, where you are just releasing, moving the energy that's in some ways holding, and it's not to blame or take responsibility for it not selling, but at the same time, it just allows the energy to move for the new owner to come in, is what I'm getting. And go ahead, Jeff, sorry.
Yeah. So I was feeling, Leslie, I don't feel like it's going to move in September. I feel like things have shifted with it, but I also don't feel like it's going to take 2 more years. So interestingly, Kevin, the last thing you were just talking about is this like little ceremony and to free it up. And that's what was going through my mind, Leslie, is like really doing a real simple ritual ceremony where you either call in your guides, guardians, angels, cut cords to the property, cut cords to you and your ex, set the intention that you are selling this property to someone who this is their dream and this is their best and highest good. You're blessing that property with the angels and guides and guardians and you really clear up that space from within that and I can, I've been through a divorce and it sucks. But it takes a while to clear all that clutter out and all that anger and that resentment and just the gook from all of that. And I really want to encourage you to really like consciously work at clearing that out. Kevin mentioned forgiveness, that fully might take a while, but starting to set the intention of really, recognizing what is, and see the lessons that it was to be, and start to walk forward with gratitude. And I just really feel like when you shift this intention, shift this vibe within yourself, especially, when you do that combined with little ritual. Oh, I love rituals so much, but I do feel like this will free things up a little bit. I wonder if writing out the forgiveness and burning it safe. Absolutely. 100%. Burning it safely on a new moon. Yes.
And that's that handing over piece, because when we hold on to and we want something so badly, that energy can sometimes work in a different direction, the opposite of where we want it to go. So just that surrender piece of it, and that can include whatever. It could be a letter, it could be a blank piece of paper with just your thoughts and spoken word. But I think it's a really powerful piece to it, and I do see it moving. But it's another part of it is calling in the energy in a beautiful way. You know, that there's the perfect. Maybe it's a family that would be perfect for building in that spot, their dream home to raise their kids and whatever that looks like. So yeah, put it out there. Yeah.
And Leslie, the card too came for you, synchronicity, and it's saying that you're on the right path and that everything is coming together. And I do feel like it is coming together. And I feel like you were here to ask this question just to just get a little bit of guidance and kind of clear things up for yourself. I really feel that's going to work.
Love it.
Keep us posted.
Go for it, Jeffrey.
Oh, my turn. This is so much fun. Hi, Jules. Michelle. All right. Beverly Elizabeth. Is Beverly Elizabeth in the house? Oh, Beverly would like a card. Sure.
Hi, Beverly. From Facebook. Oh, you're not on your Instagram, are you?
No, I'm on Facebook. Okay. And
I was like, oh my God, we forgot about them. Oh no. Beverly, a card for you. Let's see.
Beverly, there's a lot of there's a lot of pinks around you, and I just feel like there's this sense of I don't know, contentment or peace, or maybe in a elevated happy space. I feel that, and I also feel like too, Spirit has been really trying to get your attention. Almost like when we start to get the nudge from Spirit and we're not quite sure it's real, and we ask for a sign, and then we get a sign, and then we think about it, and then we overthink it, and then we're like, well, maybe I need another sign. I mean, we can ask for a billboard on fire and we'll get it, and then we'll say, oh, maybe I need another sign. So I feel like, Beverly, that your spirit needs me to remind you that you've got the juices. I just want to say you've got the juice. You're like, you too. You're completely dialed in, and I feel like that there's been a little bit of a that calling on your insides, and you're just like unsure of which direction to go. But I just, like, more than anything, I just need to remind you that it's real, and that a lot of this pink vibe around you it feels like that has a lot to do with it, because it's so beautiful, and it fills you up from your very cup. It's like passion within you. How are you feeling, Kevin?
I love it. It's all the themes that's happening. I got the owl card for you, and it's about the observation, truth, and discernment. And then from another deck, I also got the truth card. And what this is bringing me to is I feel like you're transforming. I just have to say that. And I feel like things are really expanding for you. And just being really truthful with yourself around some of the experiences and basically where you're placing your time and energy. It feels like that might look different, and so that's okay. And not trying to force things that are maybe complete, or going in a different direction, and just allowing that flow to continue. But what a powerful card, being in that observer. We spoke about that actually at the beginning. I'm not sure if you were here. I'm not sure if you're still here right now, but hopefully you get the message. All righty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bye, Ellie.
Bye, Allie.
Was it my turn?
Uh-huh.
Okay, great. Let me see. This one here. Luna, are you still here? That's a great name. Luna Wolf. Oh, Michelle C. Michelle
Hi,
C.
Michelle.
Michelle. Could you tell me what my next modality will be? I feel something new is coming to me. Let us know if you're here. Oh, you're here. Wonderful. Okay. That's so interesting. I know I was sharing earlier about the breath work. There's energy around breath work for you, but I also feel like shamanic energy around you as well. I see in the healing, and it's like it almost. I don't want to downplay, but it almost doesn't matter which modality is the next. I mean, it matters, but it doesn't matter. It's one of those things where both things can be true, completely opposite. But it's almost like whatever's there for you and what feels like, okay, this is it in any given moment, go with that. Trust yourself in it. Yeah, I don't really have much more than that. But it's keep it, Jeffrey.
So I kind of love this. Your next modality is a spiritual hug.
Oh, that's so funny.
Spiritual hug, Luna. Michelle, a spiritual hug. And you can't feel it.
Did you mean to say you can't feel it?
You can feel it, maybe? You can feel it, but you can't quite grasp it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I love this spiritual hug because it's like I just want to remind you that you're exactly where you need to be. It's not a race. You're not behind.
Yeah.
You know, and I really I just had a flash of you sitting with yourself in silence, and even out in nature, even out in nature. If nature happens to be a lawn with grass on it, that's fine. But I mean, really sitting with yourself and just allowing yourself to be. That, you have so many amazing talents within you. I just had a flash of rainbow all around you, and everybody knows by now that when I see rainbow around somebody, it indicates Reiki energy around you somewhere. And so either you're already doing it or it's in your field right now and it's pinging on your door. But there is this feeling that more than anything, I just really want to ask you just to pause. I think that's kind of a little bit of another theme that's happening, is just to really give yourself a moment to breathe and give yourself a moment to just let be what is right now. And just know you will not miss it. Like when it's time, there will be no question. You'll receive a download, and out of nowhere, boom, the lights go on. And I think that feels why they're just giving you a hug. You're just getting this spiritual hug from your guides, your guardians, your loved ones in spirit. It's like you're in your own little seemingly illusory retrograde. You're not going backwards, but in your being, it feels like you're kind of like stagnant and not going anywhere, and you can feel something, but you're not quite sure what it is. So just give yourself some time, honey. Give yourself some time. Breathe. Because it's coming.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Spiritual
Thank
hugs.
you. Thank you, Michelle. Luna Wolf. I like that name.
Do you want to choose the next?
Oh, it's me again?
Yes.
LPG.
LPG 1111. LPG. Is that golf? Ladies professional golf?
Well, I suppose
LPGA?
LPGA, yeah.
Yeah.
LPG 1111. All right. May I please have a message for my guides, please, and thank you.
Are you here still? No. Hi, Kathy. Nice to
Should
see
be.
you.
This was just at 33. So this was a minute ago, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's already 6:30. Oh my goodness, this has gone so fast.
Yeah, it did go fast.
Okay, so LPG. The card that came out for you is Inner Temple. Devotion. Oh, it's not going to clear. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. LPG, that's her initials. Devotion. Tune in to the portal of your heart. And while you know, again, this is kind of like giving yourself a moment to pause, like we've been talking about. But I feel like I'm stressing out. I feel like I am feeling like I'm running out of time. I feel like I need to be at X, but I'm not because I'm stuck over here at Y. And I'm giving myself additional stress because I'm not where I expect. I'm like, you know what I mean? So here's what I want to say to that. I keep hearing trust yourself, trust yourself, trust yourself. And I also want to just ask you to take that pause, take that beat, give yourself a moment. And I keep seeing you outside. You know, I think it's funny that we talked about the LPGA. Oh, I wish you could. Oh, well, I was going to ask if you were a golfer. So, yeah, there's just feeling of just like really getting outside and allowing yourself to get that clear space, that clear air, clear out the overthinking. And I really want to encourage you to just really just take a moment, drop into your heart, take some deep breaths, and it's almost like they're reminding you, A, to trust yourself, but B, it's like you know what to do, but trust yourself at the same time. And it's like I feel like I'm just like frustrated that I'm not up here yet. Does that make sense, LPG? What do you have to say, Kevin?
I pulled a card for you, and it's a really great card. It's the birth card, which is about creation. Which again, we've been speaking to manifestation and beginning, and it feels like just allowing the energy of celebration. And I have to put what Annie Bear put on what the LPG could stand for, and it's like long ping pong guru, and it's like it's so perfect because we make things so serious, and it's not to say that things are not serious, and we can bring in this lighter energy,
Playful. Yes.
So really celebrating actually where you're at in this moment. And yes, we often want to be in a different place, but when we're in that energy, it takes us in a different way. It takes us in a very different way, and sometimes that just goes against our preference as far as timelines. And so really just be in the moment, you know. And I think this is a great place to end tonight, is that this is it. We're here, we're in this moment of now, and to be present in that, regardless of what it looks like, is going to be you know, within our ability and our power and our choice ultimately. So don't fight it. don't be in the fight, the resist, the, you know, expectation, the pressure, all of that. So back to the breath. Back to the breath
Yeah,
is we're all being rebirthed. I think we're collectively being
it's
rebirthed. Quite,
true.
yeah. And
It's
I'm
true.
glad you
And
laughed. So I'm
yeah,
like,
it's
oh,
true. It can be so
it's
uncomfortable.
great.
And we need
Um,
to try not to take things um try not to be so serious, you know. Let's bring in that playful side, and you know,
yeah,
like and just, I know you said you're a golfer, but like do something silly and go out and golf an entire 18 holes with nothing but a 7-iron. You
yeah.
know, and then just you know, have a blast with it and be, yeah, playful.
I love it. Thank you,
um
Jeffrey. And thanks,
Gosh, thank
Brianna.
you.
And thanks, everybody, for being here. It was great. It's nice to be back on Wednesdays. And let us know if this time worked. I know it's a little bit later for people on the East Coast, but hi, Liz. Nice to see you. And I saw someone else,
Yeah.
Victoria, too. Nice. Glad you're here. You're so welcome. All right. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Thank you so much, everybody. Great to see you again.
Mhm.
Mwah.